welcome back to yet another Engl Special Edition, Founders Edition 670 E670 FE with EO34 mega amp thing video. We're now looking at, if you want to know everything about this amp and how Edmund Engl had it in his basement and tinkered with it for 30 years and made it pretty much the ultimate Engl, then please watch the other videos where I go through all the functions. We're now looking at, as you can see on the room, the green channel, which is the clean channel and the crunch channel in one video before we move on to the really heavy shit. We have this V30 loaded to 12 mic with a 57 and an MK4 from Sennheiser. We are populating the the parallel effects loop with a Galaxy from UA, which should sound like so, or a black hole from Eventide, which should sound like so. And we can switch right here, and we can also engage the serial effects loop, which right now is populated with a tremolo. Maybe we should switch that to a chorus. Yeah, chorus is a good idea. I'm playing this Nick Johnston Schecter and then other guitars as well as we go. We're not gonna deal with the tube driver channels, which is technically two, one without EQ and one with, because we've covered that in a separate video in comparison to the clean channel. Now it's just clean. So here we go. Gain boost, bass middle, clean treble. There's a separate treble for the crunch. Then there's the reverb level for the both of them, a volume and presence AB, master AB, which we're not going to deal with. We can look at the built-in reverb. One thing you can't really look at, which I haven't bitched about too much, but I really should, is what the knobs are set to, because Engl shows pretty and shiny, but can you, for the fuck of it, tell what they're set to? There's a tiny red dot on it. These are not good knobs to, first of all, turn. Also, I'm gonna say they wiggle a bit too much. They're, of course, on the PCB through a hole. And for my taste, for a 3,500 euro amp, they got quite the bit of wiggle. And it just doesn't feel like it should. I mean, of course it works and it's all good. I know they're gonna, send me stinky fish in the mail because I said that. But these knobs could be much easier readable and just give me, of course they're metal. Metal! I don't like them. I don't like the knobs. And I'm saying that to my amp because that's mine. I don't like your knobs. Here we go. I'm gonna turn that off right here. Let's look at what the gain knob does. Gain knob does go on the clean channel to breaky uppy. Let's go to the built-in reverb. Haha! Noise gate does not engage on that channel. It was a little bit noisy, but that's reserved for the other channels. It's got a specific kind of attacky high mid-range that's very Engl. It's not as subtle. Go to the other 2B drive, but that is just the punchy Engl clean. Okay, yes, you can round it off. Let's stick with gain for now. Gain boost. The clean channel. Channel. Look at the EQ here. Come on. Wow. Massive low end there. And some things, and wow, that's the clean channel. How far does the reverb go? Not too shabby at all. And of course, you can just switch that, put it on a MIDI foot controller, and every switch on here is programmable. We still haven't shifted the shifties and the brighties. When we're going to do that. Right? I like it. Mid shift. Now it gets even more ridiculous. I don't even know how to show you all of this, because there's a modern and a vintage setting on the power amp section. Let's do this. We're gonna save this, and then if I knew how to copy, we're gonna go clean, game boost. That's what the copy setting is for, and I don't know how to use it. This, okay, these two. Now we have the same settings, except for the modern and classic. Classic gets denser in the mids. It doesn't really lose that much low end, but the modern sounds as if it has more low end, because the mids are getting a little bit thinner, and that makes you feel as if there's more low end on the modern, which I don't think there is. Now for a couple of other functions, we're going to go to Hamburg Burglars. So, we're still on the clean channel with this Heritage Custom Core. Yeah, I'm gonna say that clean channel is that's a one-channel amp right there that can do a shit ton of stuff. That's ridiculous. Let's go and quickly go depth boost and mega low. Done. That's a dinosaur. The depth boost is more low end in the power amp, whereas the mega low punch, whatever it's called, yep, is a low end boost in the preamp stage. So first depth. And now the mega low punch. On the clean channel, honestly, can't really hear it. The depth boost definitely can. Now, enough with these shenanigans. We're gonna go to the crunch channel, which is orange. And magic! Gonna turn the... Oh, look at that. There the noise gate works. And it works like a frickin' charm. No more noise. Fun! Too much low end there. That's half gain. Yeah, noise gate can't do magic, but that amp surely can do magic. Where am I here? I mean, that mid shift and holy balls of an angel. That was just a lonely old tube screamer. Let's put the game boost in. It's okay. It'll do the job. What about that vintage switch? Classic switch. As predicted, it gets more dense in the mids and more mushy, so saggy or whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't have that attacky modern sound. I mean, it gets denser. And that concludes our examination of the Engl E670 Special Edition Founders Edition with EO34th. I have no idea what the lower row is for, but that's going to be yet another video that you can watch on this channel, looking at the lead channels of the Engl Special Edition Founders Edition with some modern guitars and some extended range guitars. But in terms of gain, leads, rhythms, oh my god. If you have this as a studio tool and then something like an aux or load box and IR loader, whatever, or just a cab with good mics, or not even good mics, SM57, shitty mics, you're good. I honestly don't know what kind of album you wouldn't be able to record with this. You might be picky motherfucker like, well, I need my blah, 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 but you know what? You go in the studio with this, you're good. If you don't go out of the studio, when you go into the studio with this and if you don't leave the studio after you have entered with the Engl Special Edition Founders Edition E670 with EO34s, and leave with an amazing album, at least sound-wise, not songwriting-wise, that's up to you to learn that, buying the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting at spectreacademy.net. Then you don't know how to set up an amp. I put links below. There's going to be one more video if you really want to know how to plug pink guitars into this and go really low. Then watch that as well. Other than that, I bid you adieu and say animals at the end.
The world and its smile have been playing with my pride again. Been wasting my time in a dress I didn't fit to. Had nothing but the air to breathe. Failure raining down on me. I took a train to nowhere and had a hand that didn't feed. I had dreams like anyone, and I had bills to pay.